Hello, Professor Mehta and Professor Finch. I would also like to say hello to the MSB Advisory Board. I'm sorry I couldn't be there in person, but isn't technology great? My name is William Guidry, and I was able to participate as a student in the Innovation and Entrepreneurship India Study Abroad program. Even though it's been more than 2 months since I returned to the United States, the experience has proved to be an indelible part of who I am. The trip was much more than classroom lectures that happened to be taught in India. The value of the experience was a combination of things. First, the learning centered around a topic and a lifestyle that is near and dear to my heart, entrepreneurship. Second, the course was designed to be multidisciplinary. And finally, the outcome relied heavily upon interaction with the Indian students and on receiving valuable input from a bevy of top-notch guest speakers. Honestly, when I did my course evaluation, it was difficult to find anything I didn't like about the program. So how have I benefited? Well, to this day, I still keep in touch with many of the students from BVB. In fact, I just congratulated Nitin, the student, not the professor, on getting an internship here in Texas. It's hard to believe that I have made real friendships with people I lived with for only 2 weeks. On a professional note, upon returning from the program, I was even more motivated to pursue my entrepreneurial aspirations. I seriously considered dropping out of the MBA program to pursue those goals. Well, instead of dropping out, I recommitted to finishing my MBA in December, and I've been working feverishly to launch my new business. I'm happy to say that I'm in the final stages of contract negotiations, and the doors should be open within 30 days. I would like to formally thank Professor Mehta, Professor Finch, and Professor Nitin, as well as the MSB Advisory Board for all the hard work and the financial support that made the program possible. I sincerely hope that this program continues to thrive so that other students can have the same stellar experience that I have had. With your help, I know that it will. Once again, thank you.
Hi, my name's Brianna Ebel, and I'm here from the nursing department at UMass Lowell with Jenna Conley and Sarah Post, and we're here to talk to you for a few minutes about our experience that we had on a university-sponsored trip to India in January. This opportunity was something I was really looking forward to and very excited about, as I'm extremely passionate about global health, and I look forward to having a career as a nurse practitioner in global health once I graduate next month. One of the things that I'll carry with me in my future endeavors is the experience of seeing what healthcare was like in India. I've been able to compare and contrast it with healthcare in the United States, as well as to the other countries that I have visited. In addition to the healthcare aspect of things, I was able to get a better understanding and appreciation for everything that goes into developing a business plan and marketing a product, and I will take that with me into the healthcare field. As I'm exposed to new technologies and new products, I have a deeper appreciation for all the efforts and hard work that went into getting that product into fruition. I think one of the biggest things that I'm taking away from this trip, though, beyond my experience in healthcare and beyond the business plan, is just becoming a more broadened citizen of the world. I extend my greatest appreciation to the Manning School of Business as well as the Mannings for this opportunity. I'm going to pass it on to Jenna so she can share some of her experiences, and then we'll hear from Sarah as well.
Hi, my name is Jenna Connolly, and I was also on the trip to India. I'm a senior level nursing student, so I'm getting prepared to join the healthcare field. The trip to India was very enlightening. I got to see 3 different hospitals and was exposed to their healthcare systems and the way they treat patients, and we also got to see a nursing school, and that was very interesting because, like Brianna, I'm interested in global health, and I think that seeing how other countries approach patient care is very important and made me more well-rounded. I also loved being able to live with the Indian students in the same dorm. My idea of their culture grew being around them and talking to them every day, so I think that being around them and taking the business class with them was very beneficial for me as a nursing student and future registered nurse. Sarah?
Hi, I'm Sarah Post. I'm a junior level nursing student, and I'm very thankful for my opportunity to go to India this past winter. I learned a lot more about business than I have ever known. Within the hospital, we see a lot of new technology that we're very grateful for, and sometimes it's hard to think about the hospital without this technology. And collaborating with the engineering and business students, I was able to get a better appreciation between what goes behind the scenes with this technology. And I'm very grateful, and I wouldn't be able to do it without your help. Thank you.
Thank you again for all of your support in putting this interdisciplinary opportunity together. The nursing department really enjoyed this experience and look forward to future collaboration. We thank you again.
Hi everybody, I'm Nico Hargreaves-Heald. I'm a recent graduate of UMass Lowell. I actually just got my MBA in January, immediately following the India trip. The Indian trip was my last class, or activity, I suppose you could say. And it was a truly, truly extraordinary experience. It was really amazing. I've never been anywhere like that before, and just to have that opportunity was incredible. So I have to thank you so much for the scholarship, which was what allowed me to go. I would not have been able to go otherwise, and I know that a number of the other students there also would not have been able to go had it not been for the scholarship. And Professor Mehta has asked me to share a couple of my experiences or insights, and I thought I would sort of gear them towards the theme of the trip, which was entrepreneurship and innovation. So obviously there was an academic component, an excellent academic component to this, expertly taught by the best professors around, certainly. But then there was also a learning experience of just being there and, the culture and the people. And I think that I'm going to try and focus on that and what I learned from the Indian people and from their culture and their way of life. And I think a lot of the things that I recognize are very valuable entrepreneurial skills to have. For example, India is an inherently chaotic place. There's disorder, there's not a lot of traffic laws, there's people everywhere. To say it's bustling is a vast understatement. It is just, I thought this was a very interesting and valuable entrepreneurial skill to have, because the business environment is an inherently chaotic and busy and bustling place, and to be able to understand chaos and to navigate chaos and at the same time keep your eye on the prize and on your goals and how to attain those goals, I think is a very valuable entrepreneurial skill. The other thing that I noticed about the Indian people is that they're very bold risk takers, and this is probably most noticeable. Calculated risk taker. He was calculated in his recklessness, certainly, but I thought that while it was terrifying and exhilarating, it also represented a certain willingness to take risk that I think is a very valuable entrepreneurial skill. To recognize opportunity and to be comfortable taking the risk to try and seize that opportunity is something that entrepreneurs can really benefit from. So anyway, those are a couple of my experiences and insights. And again, thank you so much for the scholarship and for the opportunity. It was really amazing. And I also want to thank really quickly Ashwin Mehta and Deb Finch. The experience was so enjoyable, largely because of their good leadership and their good teaching and their good friendship. So it was a really wonderful experience. Thanks.